Oh, it went through the...
What's up guys, it's Cooper from Outdoor Odysseys, and today we're going to be teaching you how to build a potato cannon. Let's get into it.
So the first step in building the potato cannon is getting all the right parts. And everything we have here is from Home Depot, and we have one thing from Amazon. All we have is some PVC cement glue, an end cap that we can screw on and off, an adapter which connects that to the combustion chamber, and then a reducer that connects it down to the barrel, which is a little bit smaller. So as you can tell, the combustion chamber as it is here is a lot longer than it is on our other potato cannon. And that's because we've actually shortened it down, which is optional, but it does make it a lot more efficient. So we're just gonna go ahead and saw it down to about a foot or less. All right, now that we've gotten our piece cut to size, all we have to do is glue everything together and the gun will be complete. So as you can see, we have 3 points where we're gonna need to glue. And here I have some primer and some actual cement that we're going to be using to connect these. So we're gonna start off with the primer and just coat both sides of every point of intersection. So as you can see, we're just coating right around where it's gonna plug in. And so we're just gonna get that primer on there, and then we'll come back for the glue after this dries. Now that we finished putting the primer on all our connections, we're going to start laying the glue down right on top of it. Now that we've glued all the intersections, our potato gun is fully assembled, which only leaves putting the ignition in. So here we have the igniter, and we want to place it inside here. So we're just going to get our drill, and we're going to drill a hole straight down into here. Alright, we just finished drilling the hole, and as you can see, the igniter fits pretty well right in there. But when you get your igniter, you're going to notice that it does not make a spark when you hit it, and that's because that you need to complete the circuit from the side to the top, and that's where we're going to glue a nail onto the side right here. Now that we have the screw glued into the igniter, you might not be able to see, but it is making a spark because the circuit's complete. So all we have to do is prime this hole that we've made and get it ready for the igniter to be glued in. It's going to be glued from both sides, and we're just going to place it in and press and hold until it's dry. So basically how this works is we're going to spray hairspray into the chamber and then close it up, screw it up, and once we press the igniter, it's going to spark that gas and make a little explosion that forces the potato out the barrel. At this point, our potato cannon is fully assembled, and now all that's left to do is to spray paint it whatever color we want. There's the target, just a little bucket, and then a bit away we have the cannon. Now that we've let the potato cannon dry overnight, everything looks good and all the glue is stuck in place, so the potato cannon is ready to use. Now to fire this thing, the first thing you want to do is find a wide tree or somewhere where you can lay the potato cannon on, and then you're going to get your ammo, which is just a potato. You want to try to find cheap ones, but that are big enough to be airtight inside the cannon. And to load it, all you're going to do is place it into the barrel and kind of twist it and hammer it in. Once your potato's in, you're going to get a broomstick or something long enough to shove the potato down the barrel. Now that the potato is loaded, it's great to get another person to come and spray any flammable gas like hairspray into the chamber.
4, 5, 6.
Once he's done, try your best to screw on the cap and seal the gas.
Now, as you can see in some of the other clips, there's been some failures, so hopefully that doesn't happen.
And boom, your potato will shoot. Now some tips for firing your potato cannon that we found after firing it many times is number 1, you're gonna get a lot more shots if you can divide your potatoes into a half or a third. But you also have to make sure that your potato is big enough to be airtight in the barrel. Because as you're gonna notice, this potato is a lot bigger than this one. And what happens is when you put a potato that's too small in, it just slides right down. And since it's not airtight, the gas is all gonna leak out. So make sure that you have a potato that's big enough to fire.
Let's get your
This has been how to make a potato cannon.
If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below.
Please like and subscribe for more videos, and we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.